Hi YouTube, welcome back. I'm here to do a monthly reading for Taurus. Yes, this reading is for Taurus. It's just a general reading. Keep in mind, it may not be for all, but it will be for some. And you all who are watching it or be watching it will know who you are. Some things may pertain to some Tauruses, and some things may pertain to other Tauruses. But it's a general reading, so you all that Tauruses that listen will know if it's you or not. So, to get on with the reading, I already prayed over the cards as I always do. I pray, I meditate first, and then I pray. And then I shuffle the cards, and there was a couple of cards that spout out. That's how it usually happens when the cards are being shuffled. Some cards spout out, and those are the most important ones, and we take those out and put it on the table. And I've got the reading ready. You have to excuse me. I'm just starting the video type thing. Usually just on the phone or doing inbox messages and with readings. I'm just getting on YouTube and decided to do some readings here, so just bear with me. Maybe a little nervous, I don't know. But let's get on with the reading anyway. So for Taurus, the first card that comes up for you in the reading, and this is the one, there's two of them that fell out of the deck and I put them up, which is the Tower. That's your first card, which is the Tower. And the Tower always means a sudden or drastic change. Something happened drastically or violently. It's like a total breakdown. And you weren't expecting it. The breakdown that happened, you wasn't expecting it. It was sudden, and it was something. It's something. Sometimes it's there to wake us up, like a wake up call. Like we can always sometimes think that we can rely on something or someone, just plant our feet in it, and yet alone the I don't know what I say it. The concrete wasn't stable. It wasn't never stable from the beginning, and it was just, took somebody to pull a brick, and the whole thing comes tumbling down. So, basically, that's the meaning of the Tower. My angel is saying it's, like a total destruction. It's something that's just ended abruptly, and you just weren't ready for it. So. That's the meaning of the Tower to some of you Tauruses out there. That's the first card that comes up. Foundation, inside, outside. It's just a total destruction, and it could be a breakup of a relationship. It could have been a sudden thing. It could have been where somebody left and didn't say a word. Sudden things. A shock value, something that you just didn't expect has happened, and let's see what the next cards say. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles, and I picked up off the floor that fell out. And when we're talking about the Nine of Pentacles, you're really talking about wealth. You're talking about wealth of, it could be money, it could be inheritance, it could be a wealth of inner wealth, it could be a wealth of friends and family. Has a lot of different meanings. Most of the time it's meaning of has to do with a wealth of money. You could be coming into an inheritance. You could be getting ready to meet a lot of new friends. It could be the start of something new, and whatever it is, it's a lot of it. It's going to be a lot of whatever it is. As far as it could be friendship, it could be a relationship, it could be money. It could be property. You could be coming into some property, a lot of property. Whatever it is, it's a lot of, and it has to do with money and, you know, different aspects. You have a lot of talents. It could be, you know, where you're very talented and you have a lot of talents that can really help you to whatever it is you want to do. So those different factors surrounds the Nine of Pentacles, and you know, it could mean something to some of you Tauruses in any of those categories. But that's what's going on with that card. That's your Nine of Pentacles. And the next card that fell on the floor was the Nine of Cups. And what the Nine of Cups represent is a person feeling love, or they want to pursue love in a relationship. It could have been a relationship that you're already in. To some of you Tauruses, men and women, that you could be already in a relationship, or there's maybe some problems that happen and you kind of want to make up with that person, or it could be somebody that you've been looking at for a while and you're trying to figure out how to pursue them. It does pertain to love, or can pertain to making up, a makeup. It could be a makeup where they want you or another person or whatever wants to just make up and try to make something work. Or you could try to make up with a friend for a friendship, or maybe you would have to try to make up with a friend, somebody you may have been friends with for a long time, and you want to maybe come forth and try to make amends of whatever happened. Because sometimes when you have friendship, and especially if you had it for a while, you don't want that to just be you don't want to just be enemies, or you know, have any hurt feelings within each other. Somebody's got to come up and somebody's got to make amends. And sometimes it doesn't even mean you have to if it was that hurtful of a situation, don't mean that you have to continue to be buddies or however it was. You know, just the fact to keep your inner peace, that you would make peace with one another. You know, hey, I'm sorry, and I'm, you know, for whatever happened, and you know, I just want peace in my heart. You know, things like in that nature. It doesn't mean that you have to just, you know, just go back being friends. Maybe it was that bad to where you can't be friends again the way you used to be. But just make amends in your heart, make peace in your heart, and be the bigger person, and go to them and say, you know, I'm sorry, I apologize, and just go on from there. And you'll feel a whole lot better inside from whatever the feelings you're having inside. And if it's a relationship, you know, buy some flowers. If you're a man, look, you know, and you have somebody and it's a little shaky, or maybe you were just had mixed feelings and the person may have taken it the wrong way, or maybe you were unsure and now you're sure of yourself regarding love. Buy some flowers, send a card, shoot them an email, something, you know, say something. You know, for some of you Tauruses, men and women out there, you want to, you know, say something. Maybe you made up your mind that you really want to be with this person, or you made up your mind, because it's a loving card. It's all about feelings. It's all about relationship, love towards friends, towards a man and woman relationship, what have you. And it could be all about making up with somebody. You just want to, you know, you want to get those feelings resolved so you can feel better within yourself. So that's what that card represents to some of you Tauruses out there. Okay, and the next card we have is the Nine of Rods. The nine of rods coincides with the knight, when I was speaking of making up a friendship, making up, or making up with a girlfriend, what have you, or feelings of wanting to rekindle, or say you're sorry or what have you. And this is a card of actually holding back, not accepting someone's apology, being stubborn. Now, maybe you Taurus men and women, you might not want to hear this, but I know Tauruses, and they can be a bit stubborn. And this is what the card is showing you: being stubborn and not wanting to accept the apology. I mean, you're holding on to the feelings that you felt like your feelings was hurt, or you felt like you were being laughed at and made fun of by this person, and it really hurt your feelings, and it's hard for you to forget about it. Really, it's hard for you to even accept. You don't even want to accept the apology of the person. You're just being really stubborn and kind of childish in a way, being like a little kid again, and you just like, no, I don't want to accept your apology. But then you might be, if you don't, you might be throwing away something that could be something really good, just by you just being stubborn and thinking the way you think about a situation, like you're being teased, or you feel like your feelings is hurt, or it hurts your pride or whatever. And this card is suggesting, that you're being stubborn, or it could be somebody, a friend or somebody that's being that way towards you. It could go either way. Because of the card before, the Knight of Cups, the feelings. There's some feelings there between two people. It could be a man and a woman, or it could be two men, or it could be two women. It depends on the situation of the Taurus out there that's listening to it and taking in the information. That's who it pertains to. So, whoever this is, it could be either or side. Somebody's being stubborn, and somebody is not wanting to accept the apology because they feel like they were being laughed at or being teased about something, and it really wasn't even like that. So, whatever the situation may be, don't take it personal if they don't accept your apology, or whatever way it goes. Just feel relieved yourself that you did apologize. Whether they accept it or not, you're going to feel a better person behind it all anyway, and it's their loss. We'll say it like that. It'll be their loss because they want to be stubborn and don't want to move. They're just standing there, and this is how their life really works. They just are very stubborn people and don't want to they feel like their pride is really hurt, and they're just taking it to another level. So that's, like I said, that's their loss, and you feel better about yourself for doing what you do as far as apologizing and resolving the issue the best way you felt. So you'll feel better as a person. Okay? And the next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles there. That's the next one after the rods. And the Five of Pentacles is illustrating a person, you or somebody around you, maybe the person that we were talking about being stubborn. It just depends on what Tauruses we're talking to here. And it means you need, or they need to accept help. They're in this bad situation right now, and they're down and out, and like I said, their feelings is hurt, but they're having some psychological and physical problems right now, and there's people around them that wants to help you, or you wanting to help them, and and they need to accept the help right now because they're really in a bad way. There's no time to be stubborn and bullheaded and things like that. Sometimes we get in a situation where everybody needs somebody sometime, and this is one of those times for this person, either you, Taurus man or woman, or the friend that we've been talking about, a relative, what have you, being stubborn. Somebody's going to be there for them, offering them their help, because they really need it at this time. And whoever you are I'm talking to needs to accept that help right now, because you're in a bad way. And just, throw away your pride right now and accept the help that's being given to you or being offered to you right now. Okay, and the next card we have is of Justice. Okay. And this all means justice is the fairness card. It's about all about being fair and being honest and making decisions, right or wrong, good or bad. That's the justice card. That's the justice within inside of each of us when it comes time for that. We have to, when it comes to being fair to people, even sometimes if we have to lay ourselves down for justice, for the right, for the doing the right thing. That's where this card is coming in play and trying to relate to just be fair, just be honest, and do the right thing is all it's really saying. To whatever the situation that we discussed, just do the right thing. Be fair about everything, even if sometimes the win you have to lose. That's the way life goes sometimes. But in a way you don't lose, in a way you really win. Because you are settling whatever dispute there is. You're just settling and just making it right, and balancing everything. This is all about balance too. The scales where everything's got to be balanced. It has to be that way. Things can't be all over the place and you figure you can just live life and everything's going to be okay, because it's not. Just like the card before, wherever this person is, whether it's you, whether it's a friend, whether it's a relative, what have you, you're the one that's going to know. But this person really, really needs you, or you really, really need them at this time. So accept the help. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be a good outcome. After I read those cards, I went ahead and pulled an angel card to finalize the reading of the outcome, is what I'm saying. And the outcome card that came up, and it fell on the floor also, which is the miracle card. And that is a wonderful card, especially after all this, Taurus, has been what you've been going through, what you go through this month of October, what you'll be going through, or even have maybe already started going through. The outcome is really good. It's a card of miracles, and a card of miracles mean that you can expect whatever good things there is out there that's going to be given to you. And once you realize those things and open up yourself and open up your heart for those good things, there'll be more miracles happening. They'll just keep coming one after another. But you just have to open up to it. Open up to the miracles and the blessings behind the miracles, and everything is going to be just fine. So that concludes the reading. And if you want a personal reading with me, just look down below and you'll see my email address, and you can inbox me and we'll discuss things from there. I like to keep everything really simple and right direct to the point. No fanciness here. I just tell you what's been told to me. Okay? Well, I hope you enjoy your month. I pray that everything turns out the way you want it to. It wasn't a bad reading, but there's some difficult things going on, and I explained to you, some of you Tauruses out there, men and women, to what to expect and what you would need to do in order to resolve a lot of issues that'll be coming up for you. But the outcome will be great if you just open your heart up and let everything in at the end. And just be fair and honest and just with yourself. with your inner self. Go inside and get with you, and you listen to what your angels are telling you to do, and they don't tell you or lead you wrong, and they always protect you. Remember that. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.